Hey guys, it's been a few weeks since we last filmed that last clip from his MRI. We found out some news from that MRI. You want to explain? Or do
You can if you want to.
Well, pretty much, the doctor told us that his tumor came back in the same area, and that they need to do surgery ASAP. So he's getting his surgery done this month in February, and yeah, we told our family about it. Everybody is taking it. Yeah. How you feel about that?
It's not gonna be, loads of fun. An awake craniotomy is what I needed to have the last time. So I'm going to go ahead and I made the call to do an awake craniotomy again. My neurosurgeon said it's my best chance of survival long term for quality of life. To explain an awake craniotomy is not really, it's in the name. It's a portion where I'll have to be, put to sleep with the anesthesia, and once they get started, and they need to make sure that really my ability to speak, so it's not cut off and things like that. It hinges on that portion of the procedure, where they'll have to take the anesthesia off and down so that I can be awakened, where there'll be I believe my neuropsychologist will be in there, and they'll have like flashcards to make sure that I can sound out words to a certain point. The goal this time is to get everything out of it. The first time, the issue was that it was too close to my speech center, so it was like a little bit that had to be there, had to be left.
Then you had to do radiation.
And I did radiation that time. Now they're saying, there's a big chance that, good possibility that they can get all of it out with really minimum risk in this. There's always a risk when you do this level of major surgery, but he's pretty confident, so therefore I'm feeling pretty confident. It's just,
It's just, for me personally, it's the after effect, cause they saying that he might lose his speech, and he might lose his feeling on the right side, but
that already happened from the last time.
But
losing feeling even a little bit, and, some of it didn't. A lot of it, a certain degree, didn't come back within the last almost 10 years. So knowing that I'll probably lose more, it's not exciting. But you do what you do to keep on living. I have a pretty good marriage, so I'm not trying to tap out or anything.
So it's gonna be a same day surgery. So I'll probably have to figure some way of taking 2 weeks off without pay, which is ridiculous, but we hanging in there. But on that note, we doing a GoFundMe for him to help pay for his surgery, because that's gonna be a lot. And then since I won't be able to work for 2 weeks
or more,
because my job is not gonna be able to pay me during the time that I'm off, and bills still have to be paid, so that's part of the reason why we're doing it as well. So we just trying to get the word out there. Just share the post. I'll leave it I'll leave the link below if y'all want to donate, but just share it with friends, family, whoever you know. Just share it around, and it would really help us, and we really appreciate everything. So
Yeah, I mean, the last time that we did this, our insurance cut off my physical therapy maybe less than a month in. That wasn't really great or idea as well, because trying to rehabilitate yourself after an event like this, it kind of causes more problems, because anybody in a situation, they need the physical therapy so they can get themselves back in their feet. And I had less fun having to relearn so much on my own. You get your speech therapy.
dang.
Yeah, I don't know why this guy right here is like driving like a maniac.
Because there's a car in front of him.
Maniac. Do I turn right here? It's Roscoe. Or no,
it's further down. It's
so
up
not
gas
having
station.
your physical therapy. I'll need speech therapy because I will slur for quite a while. I'm gonna need occupational therapy to recover as much dexterity as I possibly can. And when they cut that off last time, it really took a long time because nobody knew what we were doing. We didn't know what we were doing at all. It's kind of like use the internet and everything, and really had to go from there. So I'm really hoping that at least that kicks in, and that's part of the fund as well, to make sure that everything I need will be what I need.
Right.
And
Yeah, we'll go
that,
from
like
there.
my wife said, everything and anything, will go towards this no matter what. If you can't put anything in, that's fine. There's no obligation for you to do it. Just spread the word. I'm an advocate for people with cancer, and young brain cancer survivors, or people that are just getting started through it. So I understand, what comes with all of this territory, especially after nearly 10 years. So going back into it, I mean, I'm coming in here knowing that I'm not alone. I have a strong family behind me. I have a brilliant wife behind me. But no matter how many times you fight the same monster that you've beaten before, if I'm talking for myself, I'm speaking for myself. There's a level of fear that's in there, because who wants to be woke? Who wants to be awake when somebody opens you up? And it was a very painful experience. Nothing is perfect. And I do remember my last one, the anesthesia wore off, and I was complaining about it, and they said, Mr. Bowler, we'll have to put you back under and restart that process if you want to. And I said, when you're going through something that painful, you either say yes or no. And I just kind of bit the bullet, and I was just like, you know what? No, I'm not doing that. They just keep going, and I'd be remiss to say it was not agonizing. And it was, on the scale of 1 to 10. I mean, we're pretty high up there, like way past 10. But my wife wanted to spread the notice. She wanted to talk about it. She's been asking me if I'm okay with this, and I think with maturity, I'm okay with speaking about it, because before I didn't really like talking about it. 10 years ago, I was 25, on my way to 26. It rocked our whole world. We were getting ready to get married and everything, and it's been years of uncertainty, because doctors really said that there was no remission for what I was, my type of cancer at the time. was a mixed cancer. Now, with things like this, like you can't biopsy that. They have to take it out and then biopsy. But it took 2 years to grow. So they really believe that it's kind of like a grade 1 kind of a tumor. They don't know if it's like cancerous or anything like that. The last time it was, so we can expect that much, but we pray not. And the biggest thing is, like, there's a bigger chance that, I won't say a bigger chance, but we are at least hitting 50-50 to where it can be all taken out. And after radiation and everything, when they get all of that out, there's a chance that I could be cured. I can have a regular life to where I won't have to look over my shoulder and deal with that.
And then we can start a family.
Yeah, I would love to start a family. I would love to be a father. I want to keep on working on software engineering, and I'm 100 dev. I'll shout that back out, and I know that community is going to have my back, and the people that I go see in my meetings and everything. I know that I'll have some pretty good people and mentors that'll spend the time to help me get back on my feet, to whatever I can't understand or don't understand for the time being, they'll point me to resources and everything like that. So life got interesting after that last video and everything. It was very emotional seeing my my wife feeling bad in that office, to speaking to my grandmother who's in her close to her mid 90s, to see her go through it again, and my little niece and nephew and my sister, my brother. It's just, cancer is something that is terrible for the person, but on the outside looking in, from the inside looking out, it's kind of like you see what it does to your family, and for me that hurts the most. But it'll be more of me speaking on the story, on a video that my wife is creating, and my mother and my wife as well been writing out some of the history of everything. So that'll be on the GoFundMe page. I will say, at least take a little bit of time to at least read on that bit.
Yeah.
And yeah, just share it around. We're trying to reach at least 20,000, because our rent is pretty high. We don't live in an area that's bad, but I mean, out here it's like $7 eggs, so and that's madness. We still got a car payment to do. The living expensive as far as food and stuff like that. I mean, I'm a gamer, but I don't do too much of that anymore these days. I have my nose more into my studies, and just like my wife, when you watch her videos, she likes to read. And small note, I got her back into reading during the pandemic, so I was the one saying, hey, she should start reading, because I believe in that. So I had a family that was always, during the summer, you need to read something. If you don't, then you got to. And as adults, I don't think enough of us do. Not no CNN articles and this what's going on in political news. Like, no, I believe in thinking for yourself. If you want to read a romance novel or something, read it. You want to read some of the dictionary because you feel like you don't know enough, or you don't feel like you gained enough knowledge in your older age and everything. You didn't go to college, whatever. Just pick up a book and read. I'm a slow reader. I have ADHD. I think I might be dyslexic. I think we'll probably get that checked out. But I read. It might take me a month to go through a book, but I'm going through it. I'm a big fan of David Goggins' book, Can't Hurt Me and Never Finished, and those two have. It's not about motivation, or it's more like inspiration. Him going through things like 2 heart surgeries and everything, he's getting back at it. So the mantra I've adopted through all of this is many dreams die while suffering. And there will be suffering, but my dreams won't die. We'll have children. I'm going to be what I want to be. My wife is going to be okay. But I know I tend to ramble, but I want you guys to know that, you know, we're still here. We're still doing it big. We're living the way that we like to live. So, signing out.
So on that note, I probably will film the day of the surgery, but not the actual surgery, of course, but film the day of and then after, and we'll just go from there. So thank you guys for still watching, and I see y'all the next clip. Hey, good morning, you guys. Sorry if I look a little puffy. I had mouth surgery, so I'm just all kinds of going through it right now. But today is the day of my husband's surgery, and we just woke up getting ready to get on the road. But we just want to say thank you to everyone, their support, their shares, their donations, their prayers, like everything. Like we appreciate every one of you guys, and thank you. I know everything's gonna be okay for my husband, because we have, this time around it looks pretty good. We have doctors who's willing to do their job, and they saying that there's a high chance that they can get it all out. If you guys knew here, my husband has brain cancer, but he was on a remission for 10 years, and it just now came back. And so, yeah, they have high hopes of getting it out, and I'm feeling really blessed right now, because that's good news that we both wanted to hear. I know my husband, he wants to get back to doing things that he loved doing, like working out. Working out is his number one thing, but yeah, so I'm gonna keep you guys posted on everything, and hopefully film some stuff in the hospital. I know they have like policies on that, but I'm gonna try to do my best to keep you guys posted. So, and if not, just follow us on our Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. I'm gonna post something on TikTok, so if you're not following me there, I'll leave it linked in the bottom below. But just thank you guys. We really need some prayers today, so thank you.
Is here to testify of the goodness of love. Stevie Wonder himself, a master of love songs.
This is it. You see this nice hospital, Baptist East. Wah wah wee wah. Look at this. Yes, yes, yes. Got all my ladies here. My mama, my mother-in-law, my mama, my wife. Yeah, life is good. Keep on watching. We're gonna have some fun. Yeah. Yeah. That's where we're going in at. This is gonna be pretty dope.
Why it's gonna be dope?
Because it's the beginning of another portion of my life. Life being the operative word. Having the grips to these kind of moments is not perfect, but things will be all right. You know, things will be all right. Strength in numbers.
Strength in numbers.
feeling good about this, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're getting closer to, that moment. So, you know, this is where we at. All right.
We're gonna get you in the room, get you really comfortable, okay? You're gonna have like an iPad in front of you, okay? And we're gonna make sure that you can see that and good before we start giving you medicine, okay? And make sure that you're comfortable, okay? Then we're gonna kind of put you to sleep, put you in the head frame, connect you to the bed. And once you get to sleep, when you wake up, okay, you're gonna hear me, okay? And Dr. Bachman are gonna be the main two voices you hear, okay? There may be a couple of things you hear in the background, but you're gonna hear me say, take a lot of deep breaths, okay? And the first thing you're going to hear me say is take some breaths. The reason we have you take a lot of breaths is as you wake up, one, it slows your breathing, but two, the breathing helps you get oxygen in and out and can sort of relax the brain a little bit, okay? So that's the first thing you're going to hear is me telling you to take a lot of deep breaths.
Yeah, because normally when I come out of anesthesia, I start convulsing. I don't know why, but it's just a thing that happens.
Okay, and so we're going to have monitors on. If you start having seizures during the surgery, we are going to have to abort the awake part, okay?
No, it's normally just anesthesia.
Okay, and so, I mean, we're just going to have to see what happens in that respect, okay? I can't do the surgery if you're actually having too many seizures awake, okay? That's not safe. And so if that does happen, I may not be able to resect much tumor because I don't want to take away your language, okay? And so it may turn into more of an open biopsy if that's the case, which is okay, not ideal. We want to get as much tumor as we can safely. But if I can't test your language, I can't take a lot of where this tumor is, okay?
Yeah, they had to abort it twice last time.
So we're just going to see what happens, okay? And sometimes we get in there and we start affecting your language with our testing and we say, okay, that's not a safe area to cut out. There's still functional brain there. It's not all tumor, okay?
I got it.
And so it's not worth inducing a new deficit.
Oh, I'm not filming you.
You're okay.
Okay.
And so that's where we're at, okay? And so that could make it a shorter procedure, okay? But my goal is to be aggressive if we can safely. Okay, that's why we're doing it this way. You know, if we were just going to do a biopsy, we wouldn't do it. I would just go in there and take a little piece and be done. Okay?
Right.
But I think we deserve you to give you a chance to get as much as we can safely. Okay.
Awesome.
Yes.
And so that's kind of the plan.
So, you think there's a possibility of getting it all out of there?
I think the chance of getting every little bit is almost zero, okay? But I think the chance of if we're not getting deficits in terms of language and things, then I think the chances of me getting over 90% of what's left is pretty good, okay? Which is a big difference, okay? You have a pretty big, probably 2 to 3 centimeter that's new, okay? And if I can get most of that out, it'll make our other treatments more effective, okay?
So that's what, how big it is?
Yeah, it's probably about this big.
That's what I told you.
In terms of new. Okay.
So it's smaller than the original.
Smaller than the original, and a lot of the stuff that they have left on the original looks like it hasn't changed much. It's just one part is growing, and there's that big change from, I think it was 21, early 21 to the most recent. That change only happened in the last year and a half. That's right about the time course where these can change.
Oh, okay.
So that's not too surprising to me.
It's
Oh,
not
okay.
bad.
Okay.
It's surprising.
It's not, we're like, oh, okay.
Anything you want to say?
I got to sneeze after they put stuff in my nose to lubricate it. So since I got Astroglide in my nose,
That's so glad. Eric.
anything I want to say?
What are we gonna do with him?
I ain't gonna run with
It's,
it. I'm gonna punch him in the head.
feeling, more, the more and more I get to meet more of my team, I get more confident in them. I think the Lord has given me good people that are confident in their abilities, and that makes me really happy. yeah, I'll get out of this just fine. I don't, me personally, I think that I should be able to get out of this. It's going to be a long procedure, and the longer the better, because that means that they'll be able to get out so much more. There's always issues, or a chance of issues, but me personally, based on what I've heard and what they're looking to hear, matches up with a good day. And any of y'all out there that might be having a moment where it doesn't feel like a good day, you get the grace to wake up the next day, just say it's a good day. You say a good day, it's a good day, then you can't have a bad day.
Sounds good.
In the immortal words of Greg Popovich, give me the juice. Or his
Hey guys, so I don't know if y'all can hear me, but I'm here now with him. He just got out. I don't even know what time it is. It's 9:10. So he's here resting. Got everything in him. But he did very well in his surgery, which was good. He had no issues, nothing at all. The doctor was able to only take so much. He has to get an MRI done tomorrow to see what will be the option and what's the name of the tumor as well. But all in all, he did pretty good. I'll keep y'all posted, but I'm gonna show y'all him right now. He's sleeping right now, so that's that. But all in all, he did good. But yeah, so I'm probably gonna end this vlog and then post another vlog after this about the aftermath. But thank you guys for all your support, all your prayers, all your donations, all your love. Like, I'm so speechless right now. I don't even know what to say, but we thank you, we appreciate you guys, and just thank you so much. But I'm gonna end this vlog, so I see you guys in the next vlog. So you guys have a wonderful day, wonderful night, whenever you're watching this, and I see you on the next video. Thank you.